What's going on, guys? My name is Nick and welcome back to Olsen Auto, and today we're finally working on the Prelude a little bit. It's really cold out, so I'm probably gonna go put on a better hoodie. In any case, this is my 1990 Honda Prelude if you guys are new and don't know about it. It's got a B21A1 5-speed manual, and I haven't driven it in a hot minute, and I haven't driven it because it has some weird suspension issue going on. It has a tire issue as well, but I'm willing to ride it on that. But it does have something weird going on with the suspension that I need to get fixed today, or at least find out what's wrong with it today so I can order whatever parts I need to. My guess is an upper ball joint, but I could be totally wrong. So go ahead, we're gonna get the jack, we're gonna jack it up, see what's wrong, make sure it's not just like a loose wheel or something stupid and easy. That would be nice. Optimistic, although unrealistic. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. But before I get into the video, I want to ask that if you guys are new and you like this type of content, you like moto vlogs, dirt bike videos, car videos, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss out on a single video. I upload Monday through Friday, all at 3 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you guys subscribe and hit the bell so that you don't miss out. With that out of the way, let's go get the jack. Let's get a warmer hoodie because it's freezing out, and let's see what's wrong with this thing. That almost sounds like the wheel is loose. Not sure what that sound is. It almost kind of sounds like the wheel is loose, but gonna do a little bit of checking and then I might just pop the wheel off just to get a better idea. But you guys heard that. It doesn't exactly sound the best. So with a little bit of prying, a little bit of pushing around, we didn't really notice anything too majorly wrong. I mean, none of the major components, the upper ball joint, lower ball joint, tie rod, the fork at the bottom of the shock, none of that was like loose. And I even double checked the fork at the bottom of the shock because it seemed like it could have been. Trust me, it wasn't. That thing is as tight as it's gonna get without breaking. Not really sure what the issue is. I'm gonna take it for a little test drive, see how it goes. Gonna check the tire pressure on this rear tire right here because it has been known to drop. Also might take this wheel over to Town Fair and have them balance it again because I don't think it's in balance at all, and I think that's what might be causing my shake. So considering that, like, it ran fine, got the flat tire, started shaking, got it fixed, still shakes, probably still that tire, probably out of balance, or maybe I just really destroyed the wheel driving 50 miles on a flat tire. I'm not sure. We're gonna take it to Town Fair, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and take it for a test ride. Besides forgetting to record the cold start, I got the wheel, it's all tight. The car is back down on the ground. Gonna take it for a little ride. I miss driving this thing. It's fun driving a manual. You know, an automatic's great for like traffic. That's about it. Everything, just about everything else in life is better in a manual. So hashtag save the manuals. We're gonna go ahead, take this absolute beast for a little rip. Take you guys with me. Hope the wheel doesn't fall off. It wouldn't be a Honda if it didn't have a surging idle. Gonna go ahead, let's take this thing for a rip. Should probably get like a head mount or something for the GoPro because recording without recording and driving is a hard thing to do. Absolute weirdest thing in the world, but I don't know if I'm upset or okay with it. It doesn't shake anymore. Oh, I'm in fifth and I have to turn. It doesn't shake at all. Like, the alignment seems pretty good, which is really, really odd. Sharp corner. That Prelude handles so good around these turns. I really want to do a full driving video, sort of a vlog, maybe mount up the GoPro to the windshield because I think that'd be a pretty cool video. Can kind of make her pop. So yeah, it doesn't shake anymore, which is weird because I didn't do anything. I just jacked it up, took the wheel off, put the wheel back on. Maybe the wheel was loose. I doubt it though, it felt pretty tight. But in any case, we're gonna head back to the house, might look at the other Honda motor I have and see what condition those bearings are in, because I really want to swap the motor out of this one and redo the whole engine bay. But we'll see, more to come. Alright, so with the Prelude seemingly fixed, I'll take it. I don't know what fixed it, maybe the wheel was loose, we're just gonna say it was. Easy fix then. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna look into my fog lights. Let me show you guys. Yeah, so we have one fog light there and no fog light there, so we're missing a passenger fog light. Gonna pop it out and replace it because, well, I haven't used my fog light since I bought the car, and fog lights are cool, so we're gonna fix it. I think it's just 2 screws, yup, in the little plastic piece, and then maybe 1 screw on the outside. Gonna see what type of bulb it is. Some guy at Broke East, I don't know if he watches my videos, but he did tell me that there's a certain type of bulb you can get right off the shelf at O'Reilly's that apparently fixes it like really easily and makes it super bright. Hoping I can find those. I mean, I'm fine with whatever. I just want to replace those so I actually have fog lights again. So let's pop that off. This is what we call a victory. We have the fog light bulb. It's a typical spade connector on the end, which is a little surprising for bulb. In any case, let me show you guys what it actually looks like. It wasn't too bad. I'm going to tell you guys this on video. So check this out. With the fog light, what we're looking at is you have the turn signal on the left and the fog light on the right. There's going to be the 1 screw holding the turn signal in, remove that, and the turn signal will fall right out. And then there's going to be the actual glass fog light on the right. There's going to be 2 screws on the top and bottom, and then 2 screws on the left. So 4 screws total holding in your glass fog light. And then you're just going to put a flathead right here, and you're going to sort of pry it away from the grill, and that'll actually allow it to pop out. There are no other clips to remove, and the screws don't come out entirely. They just sort of loosen, and then you just use a flathead, like I said, and pry it away from the grill. Hey, look at that. We have 2 working fog lights. With 2 working fog lights, I might replace that other bulb so they match. We have 2 nice new ones because it doesn't take too much time, and I already paid for the bulb, so I might as well put it in. So with the fog lights working, which is super cool, I didn't replace the other bulb because it's kind of a pain, I'll be honest. If you guys want to see a full tutorial, be sure to comment down below. Let me know if you guys want to see that. I don't know if it's something that many people are interested in because not many people have these cars. However, it is just something that's kind of good to know if you own one of these, because the fog light bulbs do tend to blow out. I mean, obviously it's a 30-year-old car, you have to be ready for that. Now, another thing I just checked was my catch can. Now, for those of you that don't know, I installed a catch can because my car had some blow-by because, again, 30-year-old Honda motor. And right here, you guys can see the catch can set up. And then obviously, the can that does the catching is right here. Now, I didn't think it was collecting oil because I kept checking the dipstick, but it is actually, it's got a little swishel of oil in the bottom, not much at all, which is good. That means it's not really burning that much oil, especially for how old the motor is. Even though I did a rebuild, you know, it wasn't the best rebuild. I didn't machine the crank or anything like that, but there is a tad of oil in the bottom of this, which means it's doing its purpose, which is awesome. This install wasn't in vain. Now, I'm not sure. I want to do some other work to this car, but I'm not really sure what I can do. I think I've done everything that needs to be done. Alright, so what we have now is I am looking at the intake manifold for the Accord. Now, I wasn't sure what else to really do for this video, but I have a really cool idea. So I'm looking at the intake manifold for the Accord, which it's an RBB manifold off of an Acura TSX, which is a bit bigger. It has a larger plenum, which means more air going into the engine, more torque, actually, rather than horsepower, which is good, and it also changes the power curve, so it has a bit more bottom end. People say it adds anywhere from 15-ish to 20-ish horsepower, roughly. Now, I am going to be using stock injectors for now, just because I don't have a tuner. When I get a K tuner later in December, that problem will be solved. However, for now, what I need to do is I need to prep it, because I'm going to paint it crinkle red, and I'm going to paint the lower plenum crinkle black. So I have to clean it, tape it off, grab the paint, and then hopefully we can make that look good. I got to take out all the bolts, tape off all the holes, so then I can have the bolts not be painted, because if the bolts are painted, it looks really, you know, kind of garbage. So that's going to be black. This piece right here will be black, and then the upper piece will be red, and hopefully that'll look good. Again, we have the old dirt bike frame here. That stuff all still needs to get painted as well. But for now, I'm going to start cleaning this. I have some degreaser somewhere. Brake clean will work. I do have degreaser though. And I'm also going to start taping stuff off. So, a few things to unbolt, a few things to tape off, and a lot of cleaning to do. So let's just get to it. So I'm letting it soak in some of this degreaser here. This stuff works amazing. As you guys can see, it is just soaking in the degreaser, and then I'm going to wipe it down, sand it down, brake clean it, and then hopefully we'll be good. I'm probably going to spray it one more time with the degreaser, but I would say that works pretty good. Alright, so I picked up some Krylon Fusion Matte Fire Red, and I chose the Matte Fire Red because I didn't want it to be glossy, and I wanted to do a wrinkle coat. However, nobody had a wrinkle coat. Getting ready for paint right now, setting up the A-frame ladder so we can hang it. I'm doing the whole thing red. I was going to do some of it black and some of it red, but then I decided all red would look cool, and then I can do my black fuel rail. That's the plan. Gonna paint this, and then tomorrow in the next video we're gonna go ahead and install it, but let's get to painting. So this is what we are working with. Now I am gonna end this video here simply because I wanted to get one base coat on this tonight, and then I'd finish it tomorrow because it's gonna rain tomorrow, but should be able to do it either in the garage or maybe in between rain, not sure yet. But it wasn't reacting too perfectly to the paint, sadly, which I guess I shouldn't be surprised by. I wanted to powder coat it. I wanted to have covered coating powder coat it. However, I'm broke and I spend all my money trying to make videos, so not really an option. But I'm going to try finishing painting it tomorrow in the next video, hopefully where I install the intake as well. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching this one. I know it was a bit all over the place and not the best, but if you guys did like it, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to see even better content. But like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.